What is the First Amendment? Religion, press, speech. Okay, that's why you guys are not going to get my ID.
Because I understand that this is public property. You have every right to take pictures, videos. I don't really care.
Yeah.
That is it's up to you. They can't detain me. They cannot detain me. Okay, then I'm free to go. Then I'm free to go. Okay,
Yeah, you
goodbye.
can go. Yeah.
I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing.
Well, not right here, you're not.
Sure I am.
Because
Where's your supervisor? Are you the supervisor? Well, then you better get somebody higher. Because I've already dealt with IMPD on recording in public.
Just trying to cause problems. So that's basically
What problem
doing.
is this?
You're trying to get it. You're trying to elicit a response from us. So you
No,
can
I'm
record
not.
it and go viral.
Everything
and
was
get
just
likes,
fine.
okay?
I already talked to the state trooper and he didn't have a problem.
What was his name?
I don't know. It's on my report.
Show us
You guys saw him.
Well, yeah, you get everybody's name and badge number, so let's see what it is.
You're public servants,
Sir, when we
dumb
ask
dumb.
your name, you're not-
Are you really that dumb?
I didn't.
Are you really that
I'm
dumb?
not the word that said anonymity.
Okay, so I misspoke. Oh no. That's like a typo. Are you the grammar
You
police?
don't even know our
Are
policy.
you the grammar
You
police?
don't know our policy.
Or are you law enforcement?
I'm law enforcement, but you
Then
don't
go
know our
enforce
policy,
some
so
laws.
you obviously aren't brushed
See?
up as much as
Look.
you know.
Look at all these cars for a guy with a camera.
Yeah, because you're right outside of a military
I'm
base.
on public easement. There's no sidewalk
But you are
here.
producing a safety concern for the soldiers of this base by standing
How?
right here.
I'm
So you have
not on the
You
base.
have a right to record and
You're
all
right.
that, but not every place.
I can record whatever my eyes can see. Are you that dumb? Are you ILEA certified?
It's where you're standing.
Are you ILEA certified?
Problem.
Have you
can
been
go over
updated
there
on
and record.
public photography? What's the difference if I'm over there if I'm over here?
Well, if you're filming right here, if these soldiers feel like it is a security
It is not
for
your
them,
property. Go pull up the GIS survey.
Car jag to see.
Go pull up the GIS survey because you're looking
We're
dumb.
going to get a lawyer
What?
who's smarter than all of us, probably. and we'll
I know
find
the
out.
law. I'm on public easement. You cannot trespass my eyes, and you cannot trespass me from public easement.
Why are you just trying to
Thirdly,
cause problems? That's all you're doing. What
I'm
story
doing
are
a story
What's your
on the
story?
base.
I'm curious to hear your story.
I'm not going to tip my hat on what my story is.
Okay, and you're not
My
gonna
story
tip
may
your
be
story?
you all now.
I can tell you if Channel A 1359 are out here, they're going to tell us that they work for them.
Okay, I'm independent.
What other work have you done? What are some of your other pieces that you put out?
4 or 5 others.
What were their names? What were they about? Just curious about your work.
You guys, I'm going to disengage. Am I free to go still?
Yeah, please leave.
I'm not leaving. I'm going to continue. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, you're looking dumb. So I need somebody out here that's higher than you. You're a
Not getting
supervisor. Why not? I've
The highest
requested
one
it.
working right now.
Okay, well then you're making IMPD look really dumb.
We're not going to...
Sir, you can record across the street.
I
but
can
you can't
record
be
it from right here.
Actually, our lawyer says no.
Your
So
lawyer's
we
wrong.
can ask them to move
Did-
you.
So
did
he
the
can be
military-
trespassed if he
No.
refuses to leave according to
Yes.
the
No, sir,
You're
I
not welcome
cannot.
to be here right now.
Look,
You
let
have
me-
5 seconds to
let
get
me
off the property.
explain.
You have 5 seconds
I have to get my
over
bike
there. You're gonna be
first.
tough.
Can I just
You are
have a
trespassing right now.
Okay,
according-
well I'm in the street then. This is not their property.
Well, I'm gonna get the exact letter of the law here.
Then you go do that.
I'm gonna actually hand it to you right now.
Goodbye. Is your PIO here now? Not here now. Okay. Why don't you guys clean up the debris out here? If this is your property, why don't you clean up the debris?
We will. Thank you, sir.
Ass hats. I'm not leaving. I'm just going to be on the road. And I'm going to go down here far enough that they can't do nothing. They can't say nothing to me. I'm off property, thanks. Goodbye. You're going to make a mistake if you put me under cuffs. See, that's how you should be. What did everybody do when they were young? Hey, Mom, for the camera, right? Why do I have to go across the street? You guys are trying to, trespass me off of public property. Did they put those telephone poles up? Did they put the speed limit signs
I'm gonna
up?
say, I don't know, but if they're gonna say that it's cool if you film,
You
right
guys
there,
need to.
sir, right
You
there,
guys are law enforcement.
Before you start talking, you listen to me. Just hang out right there. Nobody's gonna say anything.
I can get the same thing from over there as I can from right here.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
difference?
what I'm saying. Might as well just hang out over there.
So what's the difference? This is
The
freedom.
difference is that right there, you're causing problems. Over there,
I don't care if I'm causing them problems.
All right.
It is my.
You saw the guy over there
You cannot
with
make.
the chevrons on his arm.
Yeah.
Right? That's my sergeant.
He's
okay?
probably getting told right now that I'm
So
in
my
public.
sergeant right now just gave you 5 seconds to get
I'm off
here, right?
property.
All right.
If he says that this is their property, which is grass, they cannot. They do not own the street.
Okay. So if you're saying that you're in the street, right?
I'm on the curb. There has to be a walk. There has to be an easement. There is no sidewalk. I have to be able to ride my bike down through here safely or walk. They cannot trespass me 33 feet from the center line. Has to be, and even further because there's telephone poles there. They didn't put the telephone poles there.
All right. So here he's coming over here.
Okay.
He's in charge.
Are we going to
of all
clear?
of us.
Are we going to clarify?
Here's your options.
Are we going to clarify?
Here's your options.
Clarify?
Here's your options.
Are we going to clarify?
Here's your options. Here's
Aye.
your options.
Are we going to clarify?
Here's your options. Your options.
Are we going to clarify?
Here's your options. You can stand over there
You're going to have a lawsuit if
That's
you
it.
put me if you do anything.
because here you're impeding traffic. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Here is their property. You are in a.
no, sir. There has to be an easement where I can walk down through here or
No
ride my
sidewalk.
bike.
Because there's no sidewalk.
That's right.
There's no 6-foot easement. You see a sidewalk?
But they do
Do you
not
see a
own
sidewalk?
this.
They own
There
it here.
has to be an easement. There is a utility
And take
easement.
that up to the DOT or the mayor's office. There is no easement. There is no sidewalk. The purpose is
Are
to
you
keep
are you zoning?
I'm telling
What
you
if-
what the law is.
Okay.
I'm telling
What
you
if-
what the law is.
Are you zoning?
I'm telling
what
you
if-
what the law is.
Okay. Why don't you go?
Here's
Do me
your
a favor.
Here's your options.
Do me a favor.
You can get out of the street.
I'm on the curb then.
And
It's
eventually
not
you
their
gotta need to-
property.
You can go over there or you can go.
Okay, explain to me what the
Over there
difference
you
is
go.
of me over there than over
Because
here.
this is their property. That's
Sir,
not their property.
It is not their property.
It is their.
Please do me a favor. Somebody pull up the GIS
I just
survey.
talked to a major who is a JAG.
It doesn't matter.
Sir,
Please pull up the GIS survey before
If you
you
don't
make
get
a
out of the
mistake.
street and you don't leave, if you don't go over there or leave, you're going to get locked up
For what crime?
for impeding traffic.
Impeding what
Because
traffic?
cars can turn right here and you're in
They
the street.
can, but they can clearly see me.
Doesn't
Sir,
matter
I'm
if they
trying to
can see
be cordial.
you. You stand out there, they can see you, but you're still violating the law.
Okay.
You're being a pain in the butt.
No,
on
I'm trying to
You're
be
being a
cordial
pain
with
in the
you.
butt on purpose.
Don't get loud
You're
with me.
wasting officers'
Don't
time
get
to
loud
deal with
with
you.
me.
We could be out serving the community right
Then
now.
go do it.
We
You're
can't,
law enforcement. What
because you
law
are
am I
breaking
breaking?
the law.
What law?
He
What
said
law?
over there, you go.
Sir, what law am I breaking?
You are breaking, you're impeding traffic. You cannot be
How
in
am
the
I
street.
impeding
You're-
traffic? I am not in that is the street. That is where they
You
drive.
cannot stand in a turn
This
lane.
is a place. This is a turn lane. This is a place that the public. If you say that there's no public sidewalk, this is the sidewalk. Sir, the city did this. This is city property. You cannot trespass me from city property. And I'm not blocking anybody. I can clearly, and I am old enough to get out of any car's way. I don't care what JAG says. JAG is on the base. This is not base property. That, where he is standing, is not base property. Sir, no, it's not.
And step over here and
Those-
refuse to leave and see what
Those
happens. See what
freaking
happens.
poles,
Step over here.
they
If
cannot
it's
do
not,
that.
Then stand here and refuse to
I'm
leave.
standing
We'll show
where
you
I'm
what happens.
standing. Thank you. Now can I get your name and badge?
If you're so sure this is not their property, then why
I'm
don't
not
you stand
gonna.
over here
I'm
and
standing
refuse
where
to
I'm
leave?
standing.
Because you know it is. That's why you're
No,
standing.
sir, it's not. Do you want me to pull up the GIS survey and show you that you're wrong?
I don't
I'll
need
do
that.
it. I'll do it right now. I'll pull it up, and I will show you you are wrong, and how much of an idiot you're going to be. I'm not in traffic.
And
I'm clearly far enough back from there.
Because if a car turns out to here,
A car's going to be
right
this
in
close to the
traffic.
curb? Are they drunk? You're telling me that they're drunk?
I don't know. You're the smart guy. You should be able to
I
know where
am.
everybody's limit is when you're driving. You're the smart guy here.
I'm surprised you being a sergeant that you're not any smarter.
You know the wording. You look it up. You know the statute for speeding traffic.
Sir, there has to be public easement for me to get to and from, right?
Sir, hey, so this is good news, okay? He's gonna head over there. He's gonna confirm that you're not gonna be breaking any laws by standing where you're at. But if you are, then we're gonna have to act, okay? You understand that?
I was leaving before 6 armed men came out and talked to me. Now
If
I
you
got
were
more
leaving-
armed
Hey,
men.
if you were leaving, then that's.
I was leaving.
All right, man, you have a good day.
But now you guys should leave before I do.
Why would we leave?
Because I'm not breaking the law. What law am I breaking?
Okay, well, what if we're just hanging out here? You better head. If you're better to leave, then we're just hanging
It-
out here.
but
Have
he
a
says
nice
you
day,
guys
sir.
have better stuff to do.
We do.
Then please go do it. I pay your tax, or I pay my taxes for you guys to go out and do stuff.
I appreciate you doing that.
Well, then why don't you go out and do it? Instead of bothering citizens, this is constitutionally protected activity. First Amendment. You swore an oath to that, right?
What
Did
is-
you
how-
swear an oath? Because every citizen in this country is a journalist on the day that they're born.
That's interesting.
First Amendment.
That's an interesting
First
fact I
Amendment.
didn't
Press.
know.
What is the First Amendment? Religion, press, speech. Okay. Second Amendment.
Hey, keep
I
going.
almost came down here with my gun on, which
Keep
is my
going.
Second Amendment.
What's the third? What's the fourth?
Fourth is being secure in your person, your documents, your papers, your
What's the
ID.
fifth? I'm learning
That's
a
why
lot
you
right
guys.
now.
That's why you guys are not going to get my ID because I haven't done anything wrong. Fifth Amendment, right to remain silent.
Okay.
You know
Well,
that.
here's this one, okay? If you violate an ordinance violation, so if you have a little ordinance violation going on out there and you refuse to identify,
What ordinance am I breaking?
that's what we're about to find out. If you're gonna be like right here in the middle of the street,
So I can't ride my bike on here, right? Is that what you're telling me?
well, here, you can
You're
ride
telling-
your bike on here all you want.
Then why can't I
right?
stand here?
I don't know. Do you think that you'd be able to stand right with somebody else riding their bike and they end up having to go in a traffic hit by a car because you're blocking their route?
What am I blocking? There's plenty enough room here.
Yeah.
You guys are looking really dumb.
Hey,
I wish I had
what
the
YouTube
officers
channel
that
do you
came.
got so I can watch
I
this
wish
over?
I had the officers that came to the post office
Okay.
a couple of weeks ago because they knew the law. They knew that I could be in the post office and record all I want.
Real quick, what YouTube channel do you have so I can see myself on later?
I don't have to divulge that.
I just want to see it.
Well,
It's cool, man.
you guys probably will be seeing it because I've already had ISP trained because they violated my rights 3 separate times and trespassed, just like you guys are trying to do, trespass me off of a public roadway.
I'm not trying that at all.
You're with them.
Why
You're
would I try to trespass you off the road? What I'm saying is
That's
that-
what you're trying to make up stuff to get me to leave.
No, I mean, if you keep doing the exact same thing that you're doing over there, then we're cool with that. Right here, my sergeant, he said that he doesn't really care for you hanging out in this turn lane right here.
So
right?
what is the difference if I'm over there videoing and I'm over there?
So over here on this
Okay.
side, as we've explained once, twice, 3 times, this is their property. We've established that.
It is
Over
not
there
their
is not
property.
their property, but you can record all you want. You know what you could do? How about you get a car and then you start driving your car and you have it like just don't be using it. Just face it towards this way. I mean, hey, that's wrong, right? Because then you'd be driving, operating on the street.
Like I said, I was leaving anyway. So,
Stay, sir.
well, I thought I was detained now since he's going to try and charge me with trespassing and all this
No,
other
he's
stuff.
looking up the exact wording of not looking at trespassing anymore.
Okay.
Kind of hanging out in the street.
I'm not hanging out in the street. You guys are making me hang out in the street.
If an officer asks for your identification, are you always legally required to provide it? This encounter centers on several constitutional principles frequently discussed in First Amendment audit and ID refusal cases. The First Amendment generally protects recording public officials in public places without interfering, while the Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. Whether identification can lawfully be required depends on the specific facts, including state law, and whether a lawful detention exists. Based only on what appears in this video, the citizen, B+ for consistently asserting perceived constitutional rights, though his confrontational language weakens credibility. Law enforcement, C+, because officers repeatedly question his presence, but the legal basis for restricting his location is not clearly explained on camera.
Can I help you guys with something?
I don't think
walk
so.
this way.
We was just trying to
Walk this
film
way.
shit from the public.
Let's walk this way. You can film from the road.
I can't
You
film
can
from back
the
here?
front up here. This is an authorized use. Did you see the sign over here?
I did. It said authorized parking.
Okay,
I'm
I
not
know
going to
what you- I know
park.
what you guys are all about.
But then why
All
you
right?
come
My
out
name is
pushing me
Sergeant
around?
Case.
How you
I'm unit
doing?
number 171.
KAES.
Yes.
How you doing,
Can I help
man?
you with something? Why?
Well, actually, yes.
Okay,
Relax.
talk to me.
Calm down.
It's not normal.
De-escalate.
It's not
De-escalate.
normal.
You're not in control.
It's not normal
De-escalate.
for you guys to be all
De-escalate.
over our posts looking in windows and filming my dispatch.
I'm sorry. I wasn't
All right.
in a window. We were just one individual.
So,
Personally, you
go
asked
ahead.
me if you could help me with something.
You have questions?
Yes,
Go
I
ahead.
wanted to film anything that I could film of the public and from a public area.
Okay. What,
That's it.
did you get enough? Do you need?
Said they come code 3.
I know.
That's
He
sad.
he comes squawking over his speaker, telling me to get away from the window.
You're filming inside a window.
But I can record. Hold on. I can record anything I can see from a public space. This is public property, right?
Public property up here, but you guys are walking all around our posts, looking in windows, scaring my dispatcher.
Hey, be careful with the you guys shit. I ain't peering in no windows, bro.
I understand what you guys are doing.
It's about exercising a
You can
constitutional right.
absolutely do that. I have no problem with that.
I have the constitutional right to come on publicly accessible property
Yep.
and record everything I can see. That means
can record it,
through
but
the window from outside if you don't have the blinds closed. Anything I can see,
Why
I
do
can
you
record.
feel like why do you feel that being necessary?
That's
Why
a
is
good
it-
question.
But here's the problem though. If you're
Here's
scaring
why-
my
Now let him
dispatcher-
answer that question. That was a good question. Let him answer the
Who
question.
scares who? All we did was walk in and record what we can see, and she asked if I needed help, and I politely told her, no, I don't need any help, thank you. And that was the extent of it. So why would that scare her?
Why do you feel it's necessary to do that?
To do what? Record in public?
Record my dispatchers in dispatch.
Because she's a public
You
employee.
absolutely can, but why would
Yeah,
you
just
do
like you're a public employee and he's a public employee.
that? That's almost like me going to your house and filming.
Absolutely not. Totally different. Absolutely not.
Because I understand that this is public property. You
Yeah.
have every right to take pictures, videos. I don't really
Yeah,
care.
right.
But when you're scaring my dispatch,
But hold on again, let's go back to the scaring thing. I said, no ma'am, I don't need any help, thank you. What is scary about that? I was polite, I was cordial, I was not menacing in any way. So why would she be scared? Because there's somebody with cameras and she's behind plexiglass. She's in no danger.
Is this a weapon of mass destruction? 45 frames a second? I mean, come on. Are we dealing with law enforcement or feelings enforcement? Come on, man.
no, we're all done with you guys.
Good. Have a good day. You're dismissed. Goodbye. You just made a fool out of yourself, man. You did. You made a fool out of yourself.
Yeah, what's your name, man? All right, man. You guys, no. Hey, listen, can I tell you why I was here? I didn't get a chance. Thank you. I come here because people think that they can bully you around. I do this a lot. I do it all over the state. And when you come, some people think this is their property. They bully you.
Right.
I just want this response. You get it, and we leave. I want motherfuckers to just be nice in public service.
I got a
shit.
question for you though.
Of course, yeah.
Couple cars here are personal people's cars, right?
Right.
Okay, if you're running their plates though, now this is going on the internet, I'm pretty sure, right?
Well, it's not now, that's for sure.
I mean,
But
I'm pretty sure it is gonna
depending
go
on what you say out
sure it's
right
gonna go on the
now.
internet, right?
All right.
I mean, how do you think that's going to feel for the public though?
Oh, that's a
this
great question.
individual here.
That's a great question.
That's kind of not right, right? To put
I
their,
like
to
it.
put
I
them on
like it.
blast
It's a
like
great
that, right?
question, and
Yeah.
especially if they're not a cop. If they're a cop, I don't care so much. But I wouldn't want to get people's personal shit. That's
And that's
honest.
kind of the things we're wondering
Yeah,
about.
we're not here
there.
for personal.
And that's all we're wondering about.
I mean, I could walk behind all the cars and record the plates and be a real jerk if I wanted to, but I'm not doing
Think
that.
about that. Is that you think that's right though to do that and have?
Well, I mean,
their plates in public.
Well, I mean, they're public. Everybody's plate is a public plate, right? It's displayed for the public.
Okay.
And that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The average citizen can't run a plate, right? The average citizen can't run a plate, find out who the register owner is, their address, huh? Only with a private investigator that's allowed to, but
We said you did well.
well, man.
Yeah, you did awesome, man.
You did awesome.
Commendations to this trooper right here, man.
This trooper, what's your name and badge number, sir?
Trooper Harris, 1433.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your professionalism.
If someone records a government building from a publicly accessible area, does that alone justify police intervention or an ID request? Both encounters raise recurring issues found in First Amendment audit and ID refusal videos. The First Amendment generally protects recording government officials performing public duties in places open to the public, while the Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable detention and searches. Whether officers may lawfully restrict movement or require identification depends on the specific facts, applicable state law, and whether a lawful detention exists. Based only on what appears in these videos, Video 1, Citizen, B+, Law Enforcement, C+, because both sides dispute jurisdiction and public easement without resolving the legal boundary on camera. Video 2, Citizen, A-, Law Enforcement, B+, because the interaction ultimately shifts toward dialogue, both parties explain their concerns, and the encounter concludes without detention or force.